During my travels to Spain, my knowledge of language was greatly expanded. I traveled to Europe with one of my good girlfriends, simply looking for an adventure. What I ultimately experienced was much deeper than that. I became immersed in a completely different culture than I was used to. At the beginning of our time there, we spent a few weeks in Barcelona, where most people spoke English and communication was easy. After that, we traveled down the breezy and sunny east coast of Spain, where the communication became much more difficult. Nearly everyone, especially in the smaller cities we stopped in, spoke Spanish. My prior experience with Spanish consisted only of a few high school classes. At restaurants, stores, and to book hostels, I spoke to the locals with the limited Spanish I knew. While in Valencia, Spain, I was checking into a hostel where we were planning on staying that night. I walked up to the concierge desk and immediately felt like an outsider. All of the staff behind the desk was communicating with one another in fast-paced Spanish. I just stood there, at a loss for words. The receptionist asked me for the deposit for our room in Spanish, and embarrassment suddenly took over my body. I had no idea what she was saying, and I had no idea how to respond. My insufficient knowledge of the language being spoken to me made me feel extremely unprepared, confused, and overwhelmed. In this moment, I experienced what many others experience every day living here in the United States. By trying to piece together the limited Spanish I knew in order to communicate throughout my travels in Spain, I realized the difficulties others face doing the same thing with the English language here in the United States.